Are Gen Z really voting left, or is Reddit just a left-leaning bubble? According to polls, Generation Z votes about the same as millennials, mostly but not entirely left-wing. A mix of both. On the one hand, Reddit is very much a left-leaning social media, so you will be more likely to hear about left successes. But there is also a very much demographic shift towards the left. At least in America. Everywhere else it can get complicated. Gen Z is leaning left, and Reddit is also a left-leaning bubble. Most of the younger generation skews left. The right-wing ideology isn't very welcoming to young people and actively opposes them with certain issues. Conservatism in general tends to lag far behind modern issues, especially in the social realm. It's both. While Reddit is a left-leaning bubble, considering the right bloc's student loan forgiveness, reforms that make college affordable, and wants to restrict those under 25 from voting, I'm not sure why Gen Z would not lean left. They are generally voting left but aren't voting in enough numbers, I think. Yet. It's really hard to be conservative when you have nothing to conserve. Considering the fact that Gen Z has a higher percentage of LGBTQ people than millennials, and conservatives have actively made their position on that community abundantly clear, i.e. they hate them, it's no surprise they're majority left-leaning. A bit of both. On the whole, Gen Z votes to the left. But Reddit is also a left-leaning bubble. I think in the US at least. Gen Z isn't necessarily left. But the GOP is horrible at appealing to young people. I mean, we've had GOP candidates talk about raising the voting age to 25 because they're so bad at it. Gen Z will probably vote left because of everything the right is trying to take away from them. Yeah, a generation going through intruder drills and stop the bleed drills, want gun regulations. Children are being taught the facts of climate change. The scientific facts, not opinions. Young people want to see us address climate change. Their futures are in the balance. So yeah, the younger generation isn't stupid and most lean towards the left. Aren't Zoomers way more active on TikTok? I feel like this place is dominated by people who are 25-35. GOP have lost the popular vote since They only get elected because the Electoral College is outdated and wrong. Depends on what country. In my country, young people are voting right because the left failed us completely with immigration policies, to the point where we are the bombing and gang crime capital of Europe. Most of the United States leans left when you boil it down to individual issues. When you start attaching politicians to those issues, where people start to drift in the opposite direction. Love how boomers are retiring at a rate of 10,000 per day and suddenly realize they can't afford life with Social Security and savings. Suddenly they're very pro-socialism. Gen Z voted left in 2020 by at least 20 percentage points. And they vote in higher numbers. And the boomers, and older, now make up under half the voters. Both. If Gen Z did actually participate in voting, Republicans would never win an election again. Then perhaps they could stop allowing gun manufacturers to profit from mass murder in schools.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.